In this Excel, I'm going to open a blank workbook. Okay. So last week, as you all know, what we have covered. Okay. So last week we had covered some of the text functions, math functions, conditional formatting. Okay. These things we had covered. Okay. So this week, what we are going to do is we are going to learn what is data analysis toolpack. Okay. So okay. So data analysis toolpack in Excel. Okay, so this class is not about statistics. Okay, but it is about the Excel statistical functions. So those people who doesn't remember the statistical functions that they have learned in the school uh, will have some difficulty in understanding this. So which means, I will give you a PDF which you will be able to read and understand. But as per our curriculum, okay, I'll just remind you of the curriculum again. So our curriculum is Excel is the module 1. Okay, and the module 2 is Python. Sorry, it's SQL. Okay, sorry. Uh, it's SQL, and module 3 is going to be Python. Okay, and module 4 is where you'll be learning the statistical function. So it's not statistical function, it's going to be statistics. Okay, so statistics and hypothesis testing. So this is what you'll be learning. So up to here, here only we are going to cover in detail what are each of these things. Okay, the standard deviation, the variance, the covariance, okay, and the t-test, uh, f-test, then ANOVA. Okay, there are certain hypothesis testing that you will be learning over here, and also all the statistical terms. Okay, here I will cover everything in brief, but if you want to learn more, you can read the notes, and also you can do some study of your own. Okay, I hope everything is clear what I have said. Okay, so let's start with this. The first thing first, if you are going to have a data, okay, let's say that you have a set of data about a chocolate factory. Okay, and the sales in a chocolate factory, and you got the data set. Okay, and the first thing you want to know is what this data set is looking like. So let's say that this data set has around 13,000 rows and around 16 columns. Okay, so it is very difficult for you to just go through each of these rows and understand how the pattern works. So it is very difficult for anyone to do this job. So what you will do is you will take a summary of the data set. Okay, so in this summary what you will do is you will get some of the major terms. Okay, one is like mean, which is the average, median. Okay, and then you will have the interquartile range. Okay, interquartile range. So the interquartile range is something like 0%, 25%, 50%, 75%. Okay, and then 100%. So this is the minimum. Okay, so inside the range of data that you have, okay, the lowest value would be the 0% or the minimum, and 25% would be the first quartile, and then this would be the mode, and this would be the third quartile. Okay, So, and this would be the fourth quartile. So it's like first quartile, second quartile is mode, and this will be the third quartile. Okay, and this would be the max. Okay, so this is how you will get the summary. Okay, so the for each of these you have a separate Excel function. Okay, for mean you have, if you just have to type is equal to um, just have to type like is equal to mean. You just type this and you will get the mean of that set of data, or you can just go for median, and that is also working in the same way, equal to median. Okay, and the quartile range is like you have mm, the quartile functions. Okay, I will show you that, and mode also in the same way, equal to mode, and min max, okay, is equal to min is equal to max. Okay, so rather than adding all these things manually one by one, you have the option to add it in just one go. Okay, and that is with the help of the data analysis toolpack. So this there is a trick in order to add this into your pack. So those who don't have this thing already might have to install it. Okay, I mean you might have to install the latest or the 2019 version of MS Excel in your system. So there are so many outsource websites available for you to download it. Okay, you can get the help of your friends. Okay, so we don't provide any pirated softwares to anyone. So like you can do it at your own risk and download it, or you can buy buy it with the help of a license key, where you will get the 365, or you can if you're working in a company, then the company might be offering you it for free, or maybe your university might be giving you MS Excel, okay, for free. So any questions so far? So let's start. To view the analysis toolpack, what you have to do is you have to go to the uh, file in your there is a button called as file in the top left corner. Okay, okay, you are going to get Tableau and every other softwares. Okay, you have just begun the course, right? So this is just, we are going to start with Excel. That's it, don't worry about it. Okay, so in the top left corner there might be a file or something. So I'll find a screenshot and I'll just try to paste it over here so that you guys can see. uh, Go to file, and you know in the bottom there will be options. Just click on options, and then you have to go and find this button. Okay, in the add-ins, go and find the analysis toolpack. Okay, if you guys have your system open right now, can you please do this along with me? Just go and click the file button, and go to the Excel options and click add-ins, and then click analysis toolpack and click okay. Just click okay, and that's it. And once you do that, you will be deleting this and deleting this. Yep. And then you will get this data tab over here. Inside that data tab, at the end you will find this data analysis. If you click on that, you will find a lot of menu. Okay, and we will find few of the settings over here and try to work it out. Okay, so in the data analysis toolpack, you can create histograms. Okay, how many of you know what are histograms? Okay, so anyway, someone please raise your hands, whoever can explain what is a histogram. Raise your hands if you can explain. Okay, anyway, it will create histograms, it will create descriptive statistics. Okay, descriptive statistics. And third, like ANOVA test, then F test, then T test. Okay, then moving averages. Okay, moving averages, then correlation, then regression. Okay, so these are the things it can do. So I know that you guys are not familiar with some of the terms. Okay, so basically histograms are going to show you the frequency. Okay, it will show you the frequency distribution of the table, and descriptive statistics is what will show you all the mean, median, mode, um, then quartiles, okay, the interquartile ranges, all the things about the all the basic statistical values in presence, this including the standard deviation. This will be shown in the descriptive statistics. Then these are hypothesis testing. Okay, this which you will learn after 3 months. Okay, don't worry about this right now. These things you are going to learn after 3 months. At that time, this is going to help. Okay, so we are just going to get a glimpse of what you will be learning in the further uh, months. Moving average, I will explain you what is a moving average. Okay, so moving average, if you are in from a commerce background, or if you are a trader, then obviously you will know what is a moving average. And correlation, how much closer it is to the data. Okay, to which portion of the data it is aligned. So if we can give this as a meter, and we have this meter like this, to which portion this needle is aligning. Okay, that is the meaning of correlation. And regression is like, regression is trying to make a relation with the data. Okay, if you have so much data, okay, you're making a relation with the data, and that is regression. You might have heard about linear regression, logistic regression. So these are all part of these. Okay, so yes, I have got different definitions. Great. It is the distribution of values. Yeah, in a way, although that answer was incomplete, it is kind of correct too. Okay, so let's have a small set of data. I'm going to write age of the students, and let's keep it random. Okay, so random students is equal to rand. There is a function called as rand between. Okay, let me just increase the. Okay, now it's much more clear. Okay, okay. There is a function called as rand between. Okay, inside rand between, you can give the students ages 10 to, we can give 60. Okay, I think 10 is pretty early. Let's keep it 18. Okay, that's it. I'm going to write here one more thing, that is bins. Inside bins, I'll give 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So the students will be of these ages. Okay, the 50 until 50 is enough. Okay, there is nothing more than 60 over here. So what is rand between means random number between. Okay, the full form is random number between. So if I add 18 and 16, 60, no, it will generate random numbers between 18 and 60. Okay, every time when you refresh, if I just click here and then press enter, it's just again refreshing. So it always changes. It's just, random numbers. That's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a histogram, okay, of this random numbers. So for that, we have to go to data, click data analysis, and set that try to find histogram. Okay, I have it over here. Double click on it, and then I can see this new small pop-up. So input range, I have to click the input range. This is the input range. Okay, and then I have to add the bin range. These are our bins, and click this chart output and click OK. Okay, see, it created a new sheet over here. Okay, inside that we can see that in the range of 20 there are none, whereas in 30 there are around 5, and 40 there are around 4, 54, and more than that. Okay, let's add 60 also here. Okay, so that we have 5. Bin means, it's a category. Okay, so whatever is between 20 and 30, okay, is coming under this 30. Okay, whatever is between 10 and 20 will be appearing inside this. Okay, between 30 and 40 will be over here. Like that it goes. Got it? So we don't have, we have 90. Yes, great. So the frequency will change according to that. Okay, actually it is not updating automatically. So if we just update over here, this will also be arriving. Yes, great, Rahul. Doing it side by side is really great. Okay, so I'll just repeat it once again. Just deleting all these things. Okay, so you have this bin over here. If you want to create a histogram, what you will have to do, you will have to go to data, click data analysis. Okay, and inside that, click on histogram and click OK. Yeah, then you will have to create fill in this input range and the bin range. So the input range is the input of our students. Okay, so it is up to this, and then we have the bin range. So the bin range is going to be 20 up to 60. Okay, and then you can select the output range whenever it's just a matter of exploration. Okay, if you click new worksheet fly, it will create a new sheet. You can click the output range and click this range and click somewhere around here, and then click outside, and also check this chart output and click OK. See what you got. The frequency ranges, you got it updated, but it's not dynamic. Okay, so whenever there is a new update, it won't be giving you the updated result over here. Okay, it's not updating that way. It's just a one-time thing. Hope you guys understood. Yes, sure. Definitely, Kushal, you can use it for holiday data as well. Okay, so deleting this. Okay, I've just deleted it. and 20 we have 1, and it gives I don't think we had 1. Okay, we can just try that once again. It's equal to, you can just check it once again. Okay, there was no actually what wrong is that it updates regularly and the function is not dynamic. Okay, so there was already something. Let's go and check it out. Equal to rand between 20 comma, I'm just giving few like this. Okay, and students bins. Okay, so bins will be 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Go to data analysis, click histogram, and select the range for histogram, and select the range for bins. Okay, and select the output range where you will have to display your output, and then also click this chart output and click OK. So 20, let's see how it works. There is 1 in the 20. Okay, see, anything that is above 20, there is 2. Okay, so that is between 20 and 30, and 30 inside the 30s range. So 1 is there. How many we have? 35. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 7, 32. Do you have a duplication? No. Do a paste special and try. How can we select the output range? There is already a option for output range over here, over there. So what is the use of? Let me just tell you what is histogram. Okay, it's like a bar chart. Okay, and instead of showing how many items are there, it shows them how like how the things are falling into each groups. Okay, so the bins are known as groups over here. So whatever name we give to the groups, that's available over here. And if you have the ranges, in 20 we have 2, that's okay, and in 30 we have 5, it's showing 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, or we have 34 3 times, which is why it is considering it as just 1. So it is just simple as that, guys. We don't have to, I hope you understood the concept. It is just trying to display the histogram. Okay, so it's all about trying it out by yourself, and tomorrow if you're getting a doubt, just we can discuss that in the session. Okay, just try it within your own system. The next thing, okay, marks of students in physics. Here also we'll have some random range, rand between 0, comma 99. Okay, let's keep it like that, and let's have some random numbers. here. And we are going to find how much the students have scored using like we have the data over here. We are just going to bring some descriptive statistics into it. Okay. So for that, again, go to data, click data analysis, and inside that, try to find descriptive statistics. Okay. Click OK. Okay. Then again, you will get a simple pop-up, and inside that you click check out the input range, which is this much, and then output range will be, you can click you can click any cell over here. Okay, and that would be the output range, and check the summary statistics. Okay, and this kth element, kth smallest, these are different things that if you want to try. Kth largest means, the second largest, the third largest. If you want to mention these things, it will be available over there. Okay, click OK and see. So there are some difficult terms also over here, kurtosis and skewness, which is something that we are not going to check. Okay, it's not something important in our domain. So like kurtosis is just a statistical measure, okay, that describes the shape of a distribution. So, and the skewness also, it's just, telling about the skewness, but usually we don't work with these terms in our, whenever we play around with the data. Other than that, the mean of this data is like 54. So the average marks of a student is 54, and the error is, how much it varies from each other, and the median. So the centermost value is 57. So can someone explain me what is the meaning between difference between median and mode? I think mode and NA. Median is the middle value in a list. Okay. But mode is the most occurring value. Okay. Great. So Praveen, try to use a bigger data and try for mode again. You'll get it. And Akash was asking like whether, after I set the value to minimum 0, and see whatever value I set was like in between 0 and 99. Okay, it's not okay. You're talking about this 0, right? So it is not considering this value as an input. That is the reason. It is considering the minimum value as 3. Yes, sir. The data is changing at every click. Okay, see. What I will do is I'll just copy and paste these as values. I will delete this. Okay, and I'll go to data analysis, descriptive statistics. Okay. Now, are you guys? I think now things are sorted out pretty much clearly. Minimum is 1, maximum is 95. Right? Okay. So how many of you know what is standard deviation? So in the descriptive statistics, you show that, right? No animation. It won't, because the range, the data range is not dynamic. Okay, it would update only the times when you generate it. Once it's generated, it is static. It just remains there like that. Okay, and if you want to update it, you just have to standard. If you have the values like 20, 21, 25, 28. So these are the, let's say, 2023. Okay, these are the age of students, okay, who are studying in a particular class of finance and taxation. Okay, so we will find the mean of this value. Okay, so the mean is also called as the mean average, and standard deviation is how much each of these values on an average is deviating from the mean. Okay, so how much each of these values, so that is the standard deviation. So there are certain things that you have to consider in standard deviation, just like there are certain ranges. So like most of the time, your results will fall in the range of the first half, okay? And 95% of the time your variance will range in this. So it's like, if you take the standard deviation and then the mean, then plot it on a graph. So it will look like, probably like this, okay? So, I'll tell you what is the equation, but it's not very necessary to, keep these things in mind. It's just for your information. So this is a symbol for variance and this is a symbol for standard deviation. And the variance, the formula is sigma n from n to I is equal to 1 psi minus mu the whole square divided by n. N is the number of samples. And this is just like the root of variance, okay? This is variance and standard deviation is the square root of variance. So let me just try to clear the doubt of what Animesh is actually asking. So Animesh, uh, imagine that you're having a set of information, okay? You will get just get one set of uh, database, okay? And that database is not going to change all the time, okay? So if you're going to do an analysis and try to create a report, you're not going to create a dynamic report, okay? You're just going to get the summary of the stats just once, okay? So it doesn't have to update all the time. If you want to update it regularly, then what you will have to do is, I will show you that also. Click here equal to and write here mean. It's not geo mean. Okay, just click average and select this entire data. Okay, you'll get. And the standard error, you don't need standard. We are not going to look for standard error actually. And median. Okay, you can look for the median. You can check the mode. That's mode mult. We just mode single. Okay, we have the mode and we have the standard deviation. Okay, so this is the STDEV. Okay, and sample variance. So there is a covariance. See, this is covariance of the population. And kurtosis and skewness, we are not going to check that. And the range is also, this is the total range of the value. And minimum, there is this function called as min. We have already learned this in the first class, I guess. And there is max also. Click on this and go down, max. And then there is sum, then there is count. So now this is going to be dynamic. So I'll just give rand between um, 0 to 99. See, now every time when I click, it is going to change. Okay, so clear now? So everything is possible. Just, you just have to. Yeah. So does anyone want me to explain what is standard deviation? So Islam, for every terms that written over here, you have a formula. Okay. So for mean, it is average. For median, it is median. See, so instead of using the data analysis toolpath, I just used the direct formulas. That's it. It's all depends on what you use. Okay, how you use all this summary. You got it in an instant with the help of the tool pack. Without the tool pack, you might take some extra minutes. That's it. Okay. So in computer, it's like you have multiple ways to reach the same goal. So whatever you are comfortable, you can do go along with that. Okay. It's all your choice in the end. And data analysis toolpack is actually quite an easy way to do several things, and not only just about the descriptive statistics. And it comes handy when you start using it for hypothesis testing. Okay, so after descriptive statistics, okay, let's go, and I'm just skipping this hypothesis testing. So which means it is like pretty irrelevant right now, because we haven't learned what are these hypothesis testing. So hypothesis testing, when you will learn it in the after 3 months. Other than that, I wanted to explain moving averages. Okay, moving averages. So some of you might already know. Okay, this moving averages is a pretty popular word in with the community of traders. Okay? Whatever traders, crypto traders, stock traders, whoever it is. So let's say that we have, I'm going to give these dates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, of January. Okay, and we have the stock prices, which is actually, see, it is going like this and this, like that. It is going in its own ways. And what the moving average does is that when you want to calculate something, you will take the average of the last 3 days. So for the first 2 days, there won't be average. For the third day, there will be an average. Okay. So third day, there will be an average. And the fourth day, it will take the average of these three. Okay. And the fifth day, it will take these three averages. And the sixth day, it will take these three. Okay. From these three. And seventh day, it will take these three. So that is that is called as moving averages. So this is just the marks of the students. You will get the mean, median, and mode. And the moving average, let's try to get the moving average. So I will, again, I'm going to generate some random data. So let's say period 1, 2, We have the period over here. Price. So we'll rent between 100 to 2000. Keep it like this. And I'm going to copy and paste this values so that the confusion won't be there this time. I'm going to go to data analysis, and then find moving average and double click. Select the input range. So the input ranges are going to be this one. Let's see if it is going to be correct. I have a small confusion in doing this. Just forgive me, okay? Interval, I'm going to give it as 3. Okay, yep. Yes, guys. Okay, we got it successfully. Um, I'm going to explain what this is. So this is interval uh, is equal to 3. Okay. So what it did over here, okay, the first 3 days, okay, it is going to start at only the 3rd day. Now, because in the first 2 there is no 3 data available, okay, which is why you are getting NA over here. And on the 3rd day only you are going to get the 3 data where you will start getting the first one. And on the 4th day, it will take the average of these last 3. Okay. So every time when on the 5th, there will be last 3, these 3. Okay. Then you will get the average. So some people, okay, there are so many questions, I guess. Let me just try to answer. I'm sorry about the screen. I will have to explain again. No worries. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give period or time or something like that. Okay, let's type here period. Okay, and I'm going to start from 1, then 2, then let's go up to 12. Okay, and then I'll just write the price over here, and that will be a random range between 25 to 1500. Okay, and then this will be random values, and I'm going to copy this and right click paste special values, okay, so that it won't change. Now I'm going to find the moving average. So here the moving average that I'm going to add would be, let's keep it 4 days. Okay, last time I tried to keep 3 days. This time let's keep it 4 days, and I have to give the price range, which is this much, input range, and the output range you can keep it anywhere. I will keep it over here. Okay, then just click OK, and you got this value. So in this, going to also add okay, I think I just missed to add this column, which is why I'm just going to do it. Okay, yeah. Yes, this is from the beginning, I believe. So here what is happening is that when I gave, see, I have this values. Okay, I will go to data, go click data analysis, click moving average, and click OK. So the average that I'm going to give, this will be the range, and the output I will keep it over here. Okay. And then click OK. So we have given an interval of 4 days. So first day, there won't be previous 4 days, which is why it is a null. It is an error. Second, also the same thing. We don't have enough data in order to get the average. Third day also same. On the fourth day, we have 4 days behind, which is why we have the average over here. On the fifth day, it will take from here. From the second only it will take. Whenever there is the last 4 days of range, it will be checking. Okay, so this is called as moving range because it is moving forward. So every time when a new data comes, it will be taking the average of the new data only. So this is a common practice for you to find patterns in trading. Okay, so if you just want to find the new moving average, go to moving average again, change the interval to 2, and then you will keep the output here, and then click OK. Okay, now we have the moving average is different here. See, it is based on what 2. Okay, I hope you guys got what I was trying to explain.